Okay. Can everybody see this? Yes, I think it's being spotlighted. Okay, I'm on the stage now. Ta-da! Yeah, it's just amazing. I just wanted to say like 2 words really quickly. I think it's just amazing to see the second summit be coming to a close. This project began in grade 10 with me, and now it's grade 12, and this is the end of the road, I guess, for my organization of it. Of course, I'll be involved with it next year, but largely it's going to be passed on to youth in high school. So to all the youth here that are going to be in high school next year, please connect with us, and we'd love to help you with the summit next year. We really want more youth to be involved with this and for it to continue. That's really what the ultimate goal is. And we've made so much more noise this year. The other thing I just want to say is that Zoom sucks. COVID can kiss my butt. But I think we still managed to host a really nice, thought-out online conference. And I was just really happy with even the community aspects that we had going on, even just right now. So yeah, thank you again very much for joining us. I am so grateful for this community that we've built. And I'm going to pass it on to Ava.
So just in this last little bit, I want you all to imagine that you are standing deep in the middle of the woods. The only noise is the creaks of the trees, and as the wind blows and the birds sing. Your feet are grounded to the earth below you, as your hand brushes against the rough bark of nearby trees. What do you smell? Maybe it's the scent of evergreens, or that familiar smell of rain that we have all come to love. What do you see? Is it the rolling hills or sharp peaks of the Canadian Rockies? Is there fresh fallen snow or vibrant green life? You take a breath and that crisp, clean air enters your lungs. That is the feeling that we want to preserve here at the Canadian Rockies Youth Network. That feeling of stillness and calm. I am Ava Vanderbeek, the Youth Representative and Student Outreach for the Canadian Rockies Youth Network. We want the next generation to be able to experience the true beauty of the Canadian Rockies. If you want to help the Rockies and be able to be a part of an actual decision being made right now, then please check out the Let's Talk about Canadian or mountain parks. The Canadian government is drafting management plans for Banff, Jasper, Waterton Lakes, Yoho, Kootenay, Mount Revelstoke, and Glacier National Parks. And from now until July 7th, we are able to be part of that conversation. We are able to give feedback on these management plans and tell governments how we want our parks to be run. So please, check out Let's Talk About Mountain Parks and give feedback on these plans. We at the Canadian Rockies Youth Network have worked so hard to make this happen. There has been multiple 3-hour meetings, late night script reading, especially for me, and last minute agenda planning. But I would have never wanted it to go any other way. This summit has been amazing. We ended up broadcasting to over 250 people, an all-time high for us here at the summit. We've had so many amazing speakers and youth activists come up and share their stories. We started this network to be able to elevate youth voices and make connections all over the Rocky Mountains, and I can confidently say that we have done that. By having more and more youth starting amazing projects and speaking up, we will end up at the decision-making table, sitting with fellow peers. As I said at the beginning of this summit, action is the cure for depression. If we start projects and make connections, we will be loud enough to be heard by policymakers, government officials, and adults who have turned us down in the past. We are the future, and we can make a difference. Together, we can help get First Nations views back into conversation and build up their voices. If you want to start an action project, then do it. Nothing is stopping you if you put your mind to it. Here at the Canadian Rockies Youth Network, we have a set of challenges to help elevate youth voices. Our Hope into Action challenge on our Instagram lets all of you be part of action projects for prizes. One being a fully funded guided hike gifted to us by Lake Louise Ski Resort. So if you would like to take part in that, then check out our Instagram for more details. And so I would like to thank all of the amazing speakers, presenters, and performers who have volunteered their time with us for this year's summit. All of them have a shared love for the Canadian Rockies and elevating youth voices. And without them, this summit would have not been made possible. I would also like to thank Ben, Lucas, and Alex. Ben is our founder of the summit and has been working on this for years to make this happen. And the amount of meetings that he attends is unheard of. And Lucas is the man behind the scenes. I worked closely with him for months, and he did so much to get this summit off the ground and refused to give in to the idea of an online version of this summit for months. And Alex is our outstanding tech man. You've probably seen him running behind most of us in our workshops as a blonde blur moving across the screen. But even with all of his crazy shenanigans, he has made this summit amazing. All three of these guys are so inspirational and will be moving off into university next year. They will be leaving me behind to deal with this crazy project, which I'm so scared. But with all jokes aside, I know that they will kick it in university, and we are all so sad to see them go. I would also like to say a huge thank you to Mallory. She has been amazing at keeping all of us on track and getting us to do work when no one wants to. And she has been crucial to absolutely changing this small project into an amazing province-wide network. We are all so grateful to have her here, and even though she sends me about 1 million emails a day, she makes this network work. Mr. Robb, an amazing teacher at Central Memorial High School, cares so much for his students and the environment. He assigned me to this project as I was having trouble finishing one, and that accidental placement ended up being one of the best decisions of my life. This project has absolutely changed what I want to do for my career and has changed my life for the better. This is an example of how an action project can do so much for people's lives and for the environment. So I want to thank all of you for coming and watching our second annual Canadian Rockies Youth Summit. You have been an amazing audience by participating and listening. Also, a huge thank you to our tech crew here at Central Memorial for putting on this amazing show and making it so much better. I also want to say thanks to our sponsors, the Calgary Foundation and the Assembly of First Nations Alberta Association, for supporting us and funding us to make this summit possible. Thank you all, and I hope you've had an amazing time at the Canadian Rockies Youth Summit. And once again, I'm Ava Vanderbeek, and I look forward to seeing you all next year. We're done.
Nice. That was so nice.
Congrats, Mallory. You did a great job.
Well, everybody, I was just really hoping before, that was the perfect closing remarks possible, but I was just hoping that all of our students could kind of like go on the stage. And I just want to like give them the hugest shout out in the entire world. It's just been so incredible working with such an incredibly empowered, conscious, educated group of youth. You are amazing. I think the biggest takeaway from this whole experience is that we always say that youth are the future. We need to listen. So the Biosphere is a proud partner of this project, and their main mandate is uplifting community leaders and leadership among all members of the community. And I think that often a stakeholder in environmental issues that's often overlooked is youth, even though they have the loudest voices. So I hope everybody listens a little bit more. Woo! You guys rock!
Hey, hold on.
We shouldn't have to look at a screen for like the next 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, please no.
Yeah, no, I'm done with it.
Oh my God. Okay, everybody,
Oh,
who's
no.
here, you can go now
Yeah,
because
you can
you don't
go.
want to see this.
This is
Oh,
our
baby Ben!
organizing committee.
Is that baby Alex?
Yeah, and little Ava
God,
on the
how long
bike.
have you guys? How long
Who
have you guys
said
known
this
each
to
other
you?
for? Oh my gosh! Now I'm gonna cry like bigger tears. Oh my gosh! Ben, look at your Bieber haircut.
I'm growing it back. I'm growing it back.
I
It's coming
know you
back.
got a little bit of the
This is-
the surfer dude.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Little Alex with his science fair project.
He is adorable. Like he's adorable now,
Lucas's
but
army
like
jacket.
adorable little Alex.
I wore that army jacket for like way too long, like more years than
And
necessary.
Ava.
You guys
Oh,
have
so
you guys
good.
have been
Thank
together
you,
for a long
everyone.
time.
Bye, Keandra.
Thanks everybody so much.
Amanda.
It's been so awesome to have all you guys here.
Awesome. Amanda says these people youth were referred to as Avengers earlier. It's so true. Aw.
Yeah, like I'd just like to thank all the organizers, speakers, presenters, panelists, and attendees. You guys all brought your A game. That was just that went so well. Like like man, I was very, very nervous about an online conference, but like all of you just made it so much better than even like my best hopes. So thank you so much. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. It's been so great to have everybody here.
Shay, thank you so much. Julie Fisher, you're amazing. Keep up the great work. We're rooting for you. Sana, super amazing. What a great summit. So cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for attending. It's been so great. And it's been so awesome to meet so many cool people through this. It's been amazing.
Time to get off the computer.
Yeah, bye.
No, I just want to
Bye.
like stare at it
Already
for, like,
done.
Oh, but I really want to stare at the screen for a couple more minutes.
Ben has something serious to say.
Great to see you too, Alex, here at the end.
Yeah, nice finally seeing everyone.
Yeah, woo, way to go. Super
Thank you,
awesome.
Sa.
Get to enjoy a nice weekend now after pulling off this amazing summit. Way to go. Thank you so much. I'm really glad I got to be part of it.
Thanks, Sana.
Thanks, Sana.